The interactive interpreter is a way of working with Python without having to write an entire program. And it's a good way to experiment with different Python commands. So one way to get to use the interactive interpreter is just to go to the command prompt. So if you type command at your in your search window here and open up the command prompt, you can start the interactive interpreter by just typing Python and you'll see these three greater than symbols. That means that you're actually in Python. And so, for example, I could write some Python code here, like print hello world, and it will, in the interactive interpreter, Python will immediately execute whatever I type here. So if I just write an expression like 3 plus 5, it'll actually just do that and show you what the results are. I can also do something like print 3 plus 5, and it'll work there. So we'll often use the interactive interpreter during this course in order to demonstrate various commands. Later on, we'll learn how to write some code as a program, and then we'll use those when we're writing a program. The difference between using the interactive interpreter and writing a program is a program, you're going to write a whole bunch of statements in a text file and execute them. But at the interactive interpreter, we can basically write one expression or one statement, and it will just do that right away. If we're in Visual Studio Code, we can also use the interactive interpreter. So I will run Visual Studio Code. And I'm going to close my last folder. And so let's say that we kind of have to be in some in a space that we're working in. But for example, I will maybe create a new folder called I'm just going to call it anything, just so that I have a folder that I'm in, so the Visual Studio Code realizes I'm doing some work here. And I can open up the terminal here, and inside of here I can do the same thing. It will work the same way. I can type Python, the interactive interpreter will open up here, and this terminal is the same as the command window that I just opened up in Windows. It'll do the same things. For example, I can write again our simple hello world, and whatever expression I write, it will evaluate and show me the results right away. So either way will work when working with the interactive interpreter. You'll probably see me do most of my work from within Visual Studio Code, because that's eventually where we're going to write our programs. But either one will work. Thank you very much.